Okay, you can extend this to 3 set diagrams, but I wouldn't try to go much farther than that. It can get a little confusing. Excuse me. So let's take a look at this example. A survey of students at a film school revealed the following information. 51 said they liked animated films, 49 liked comedy, 60 liked dramatic films, 34 liked animated and comedy, 32 liked comedy and dramatic, 36 liked animated and dramatic, and 24 like all 3 types, and then 1 does not like any of the 3 types. So we're going to answer these questions. So if you need to, pause the video and read these if you like, and we'll come back to them in a minute. But let's go ahead and set up the Venn diagram. And what we want to do is we want to try to fill out everything we possibly can. So every area here we want to try to fill out. So basically I'll start with, I'll say A. So this top circle is going to represent animation, and the lower left circle is going to represent comedy, and then the lower right is going to represent drama. Okay, so now let's review what we know. We know that 24 like all 3 types. So if you'll notice, this intersection right here, this pink region, is just the area where all 3 overlap. So we know that 24 like that. Now, we know that 1 does not like any of the 3 types. So I've got to put 1 outside of all of the circles. Okay, now what else do I know? Well, I'm given that 34 like animated and comedy. So the intersection of A and C should be 34. But that would be this region right here. Okay? But see, I've already got 24 of those accounted for here. So what I need to do is make up the difference out here. So therefore, because if it says 34 like animation and comedy, then you've got to have a total in this intersection of A and C. It's got to be a total of 34. Well, you've got 10 and 24 now, so that's a total of 34. And then we can do the same thing for where it says 32 like comedy and drama. So comedy and drama would be this little slit down here, and that has to add up to 32. So if I've already got 24 accounted for, then I need 8 here so that it would add up to 32. And then finally, down here it says 36 like animated and drama. So I look for the animated and drama intersection, and that's going to be this region. And so the number in here I have to add up to 36. So since I've already got 24 accounted for, that gives me 12 here to make it total for 36. Okay. And so now let's see, what else do I know? Okay. Let's see, we know that a total of 51 like animated. So if you go back up here in your animated circle, you've got 10, 24, and 12. Well, that's, if you add that up, that's going to be 46. 10 plus 24 is 34, plus 12 is 46. So that means that you're going to have 5. You got to have 5 out here to make it add up to 51. So notice I have the 5 right there. Okay. All right, then also 49 like comedy. Well, our comedy, we had 10 plus 24 plus 8 in comedy. So if you add that up, that's 42. Since that comedy has a total of 49, that means I need 7 out here in comedy so that it equals 49. Okay? All right, and then last, 60, we have a total of 60 that like drama. So up here, if you add up what I've got in the drama circle, 8 plus 24 plus 12, that's going to add up to 44. So that means I got to have 16 out here that make it add up to 60. Now see, these 3 numbers here, the 5, the 7, and the 16, those are the people that only liked 1 of the 3. So these 5 only liked animated, these 5 only liked comedy, or 7 only liked comedy, and these 16 only liked dramatic. So basically that's what those are. Now, but now that I've got everything filled out, I can pretty much answer any of the questions from above because I've got every little piece of this Venn diagram filled out. And so now it says how many like only one type or one of the three types of film. Excuse me. Well, I already told you that. There's 5 here, 7 here, and 16 here. And add those together, there's 28 people that only like one type of film. And then it says how many like animated and comedy but not dramatic. Okay, well here's what we got to do. Animated and comedy would be this region. But we got to toss out the drama, which would be these guys, right? So that means 10, all right? And then how many like animated and drama but not comedy? Well, let's get rid of, let's see here. Animated but drama but not comedy. So animated and drama would be here, but we got to toss out the comedy, which would be these guys. So that's going to give me 12. And then the next question says, how many like either one or the other? Well, since none of these sets intersect, I can just add everything up. All right, how many like either animated, comedy, or drama? Well, just add them all up. 7 plus 10 plus 24. Well, let's start from the middle. 24 plus 12 plus 10 plus 8 plus 16 plus 5 plus 7. And add that up, and that gives me 82 people that fall within those circles. And then how many like either drama or comedy? Okay, so drama or comedy would mean I need everybody that's in the drama circle plus everybody that's in the comedy circle, but I got to make sure I don't duplicate. So let's count everybody that's in the drama circle first. 12 plus 16 plus 24 plus 8, that would be, I think that's 60. And then let's add these two guys that are in the comedy that weren't in the drama, 7 and 10. So add those and you get 77. And then how many like drama and comedy? Well, drama and comedy would be everybody that's in the drama and comedy circle. So let's see, where's drama and comedy? Okay, so that would be here. That would be, can't find it, there it is. That would be these guys, drama and comedy. So that's 32. And then how many students were surveyed? Well, basically, you just add everything together because all of these are non-intersecting sets. So every one of these numbers represent the elements of non-intersecting sets. So if you add all these up, which we already did, we got 82, but then there's one more person out here that didn't like any of them, so the total surveyed had to be 83. And then how many do not like animated? Well, here's your animated circle, so you have to add everybody that's not in animated, so that would be the 7, the 8, and the 16, and then plus the 1. So that would be 31 plus 1 is 32. And so, just like a big old puzzle, see? Wasn't that difficult. Okay, here's another one that you can read here and work. It says, a marketing survey of 1,000 commuters found that 600 answered, listened to the news, 500 listened to music, and 300 listened to both. Let's let N be those that listen to the news, and M be those that listen to music, and we'll fill out a 2-set diagram. Well, the universal set has 1,000. We know that 600 listen to news, 500 listen to music, and in here we can see that 300 listen to both. And then since there's 600 had to listen to the news, then if you take away the 300 that listen to both, then you got 300 here that listen to the news but don't listen to music. So that's news and not music. And then since there's 500 that listen to music, but 300 also listen to news, then take 300 away from 500 and you get 200 that listen to music and don't listen to the news. Okay? And then if you add these three together, 300 plus 300 plus 200, that's going to be 800 that we've got accounted for. So there's got those other 200 have to be somewhere, and so those are the 200 that listen to neither. And so now you can answer the questions. You can answer any questions that are asked. And so, like if you want to know, there's 300 that listen to news but not music. There's 200 that listen to music but not news. There's 800 that listen to news or music. And then there's 200 that listens to neither news or music. Okay, so now that pretty much ends the discussion on sets and Venn diagrams, and we'll move into counting techniques in the next section.